Hello everybody, I'm the Harveyman and welcome to this one from Kirka. This month is actually quite a weird one, as this episode is going to be talking about the summer updates. And yes, I know it's coming out a bit late, but more will be mentioned about that later. Part 1 of the summer update released on the 16th, or in America the 15th, of this month. Well, last month. Featuring selecting preferred teams, rounded corners for profiles, command list and global chat, status and friends list, so do not disturb, online, away, or busy, daily streak for diamonds, season rank points clarification, stars added back to daily leaderboard, new party UI including the party chat, visible public parties so you can join with codes, invite online friends to your party directly, private trading in the player profile, shading added, smooth aim, keybond to interact with things, weapon ADS, bots could be added to public games you create, pressing inspect on an item shows units not owned, and a hit marker editor. Our main topics for part 1 will be at shading, adding bots, private trading, and friend status. We now have more options for shading, including none, 1024, 2048, 4096, and 8192. Now, when I compared on browser, the FPS and ping rate for having no shadows into 8K shadows, the FPS and ping stayed the same. To test even further, I even added block animations, and the same thing happened. For shadows, with our texture pack, the leaves show holes where the light goes through onto the ground. Testing this with the texture pack, the shading changes with it. So, for example, if it's like a glass block where you see through it, there'd be only the outline of the block that shows onto the ground. Bots being added to private matches for both a good and bad idea. It's good for practicing your aim, ready for public matches, but some people tested how many bots can be added to private lobbies, which turned out that any amount could, and there's no limit added yet. They added 1000, which ended up crashing the service for a while. A limit has now, luckily, been added. Private trading has evolved, so instead of doing the long trade code, you can go to a person's player profile of your choice. There would be a button that you press to try and trade with them there. It will then show you a new menu, including a chat, your offer, their offer, and all your items. However, for all your items, it does not show what you have equipped. Another note though, as of writing the script, private trading this way does not show as a trade happened, so it won't affect prices, but also doesn't help if people scam you. You can now choose to show as being online, busy, or away in the friends list menu. You can also select do not disturb, which in a way helps with ignoring people trying to private trade you. This also makes it so friends can't join your lobbies or games. Now on to part 2. Yeah, to be honest, part 2 would have dropped, but it didn't, and that's why this episode is out late. Some stuff that did happen however is. You can now see a skin or character creds in game. When inspecting skins, you can see a skin maker's player name and ID. Just note though that it's not set on every skin at the moment. You can now submit your maps and skins in game. First, you go to the map editor, press F and you'll see on the top right 2 menus. My Maps and My Skins. Then you can submit characters, skins, or your maps. Just note though that now for skins to be added in game, they want it to be higher quality. Which we already experience issues. It doesn't help with people being annoying and joke about people whose skins do not make it in game even though I tried making something decent. Now for word of the month before we close off this episode. Today's word is holiday. A designated day of celebration, a public day off from work, or an extended period of rest and travel. So that is it for this month from Kirka, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about that. Now, if you want to, hit the subscribe button or leave a comment below as it only takes a few seconds of your time. Now, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!